Welcome to F1 News Today, your go-to channel for the fastest updates in Formula One. We've got 3 hot stories for you, so make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay ahead of the pack. Let's get started. Lewis Hamilton joining Ferrari is set to be the headline story of the upcoming Formula One season. The 7-time world champion driving for the most iconic team in motorsport is a combination guaranteed to capture global attention. Yet, this move doesn't happen in isolation. Ferrari has demonstrated significant technical progress in recent races, creating new opportunities for both the Italian team and its partners. One such example is Cadillac, which will enter Formula One in 2026 using Ferrari engines. This collaboration is shaping up to be mutually beneficial, with Ferrari team principal Fred Vasseur expressing excitement about the partnership. Vasseur highlighted the positive impact this agreement could have on Ferrari's technical development and the sport as a whole. For Hamilton, joining Ferrari fulfills a childhood dream. Like many drivers, he grew up admiring the Scuderia and dreaming of driving one of its iconic red cars. This move is a historic opportunity not only for Hamilton but also for Ferrari, which has not claimed a championship since 2007. Hamilton has emphasized the pivotal role of his relationship with Fred Vasseur in making this move possible. Their bond dates back to Hamilton's early career in junior categories like Formula 3 and GP2, where Vasseur played a significant role in his development. According to Hamilton, this long-standing connection and Vasseur's leadership were instrumental in bringing him to Ferrari. Charles Leclerc, who will remain Hamilton's teammate, has welcomed the news with optimism. He sees the arrival of a driver of Hamilton's caliber as an opportunity to learn and a challenge that motivates him to push even harder. Leclerc also noted that the negotiations between Hamilton and Ferrari were handled transparently, reinforcing trust within the team. Leclerc further praised Vasseur's straightforward approach, describing his honesty as one of his greatest strengths. In a sport where feedback is often softened or diplomatic, Vasseur's directness stands out, something Leclerc believes is vital for personal and professional growth. Hamilton's arrival signals not just excitement for fans, but also Ferrari's commitment to investing heavily in its next car. Vasseur has made it clear that the team's goal is a definitive leap in performance, sending a strong message that Ferrari is not just here to compete. It's here to win. This signing also carries significant emotional weight. Seeing Hamilton dressed in Ferrari red will be a historic moment in Formula One, a sport where rivalries and partnerships often transcend the track. The union of a driver of Hamilton's stature with a legendary team like Ferrari promises unforgettable moments and the potential to redefine the competitive landscape. Let's move on to the second piece of news. Franco Colapinto, the rising star of Argentine motorsport, is at the heart of one of the most electrifying rumors in Formula One. Reports from various international outlets suggest that Flavio Briatore, Alpine's powerful executive advisor, is working behind the scenes to secure a spot for Colapinto on the team's roster for the 2025 season. If this happens, it could signify a game-changing moment in both Colapinto's career and Alpine's trajectory in the sport. The buzz around Colapinto comes during a period of instability for Alpine. Jack Doohan, currently paired with Pierre Gasly, has experienced a roller coaster season. Although he has displayed moments of brilliance, his inconsistency has cost the team valuable points. Sources close to Alpine reveal that Briatore is unwilling to endure another year of stagnation and views Colapinto as the ideal candidate to lead the team into a more competitive era. Flavio Briatore's track record of bold and transformative decisions adds weight to these rumors. Renowned for recognizing talent and turning it into results, Briatore is reportedly captivated by Colapinto's potential. His prowess on the track, combined with his growing global fan base, positions him as an appealing option for Alpine. Brazilian journalist Julian Chirasoli has commented on Briatore's proactive approach, stating, "Flavio believes Franco has everything it takes to shine at the highest level and draw in crucial sponsorships for Alpine. The support of such a key figure could be a decisive factor in Colapinto's career." Briatore's legacy of success, along with his influence within the team, makes his interest in the Argentine driver impossible to ignore. Colapinto, however, has chosen to stay grounded, focusing on his performance with Williams and maintaining a professional stance. Despite his quiet demeanor, it is no secret that securing a seat in a top-tier team like Alpine is a dream opportunity for him to elevate his standing in the sport. Colapinto's performances with Williams have been pivotal in putting him on Alpine's radar. Despite the limitations of the Williams car, he has shown remarkable consistency and adaptability, earning admiration from fans and insiders alike. Though teams such as Red Bull and Aston Martin have ruled him out as a contender for their lineups in 2025, his steady improvement has made him a standout prospect for Alpine, a team actively looking to rejuvenate its driver lineup. Back in Argentina, the anticipation surrounding Colapinto's potential move to Alpine is growing daily. Social media platforms are teeming with excitement, with fans expressing their hopes of seeing him in a more competitive car. Flavio is doing what we've all been waiting for, giving Franco the chance to prove himself, said one fan on Twitter. Many believe that with the right equipment, Colapinto could unlock his full potential and become a leading figure in Formula One. Meanwhile, the situation with Jack Doohan grows increasingly uncertain. While he has delivered a few standout performances, his inconsistency and errors have created doubts about his long-term viability as part of Alpine's lineup. The contrast between Doohan's unpredictable form and Colapinto's steady rise further tilts the scales in favor of the Argentine driver. Alpine is under pressure to finalize its driver lineup for 2025 before pre-season testing begins, adding an element of urgency to the ongoing deliberations. The stakes are high for Colapinto. If Alpine moves forward with this decision, it could represent not just a leap in his career, but also a renewed sense of ambition for the team. Briatore's influence has already shaped many of Formula One's most iconic careers, and his faith in Colapinto suggests he sees the young driver as a cornerstone for Alpine's future. But the implications of such a move go beyond just one driver. For Argentina, a nation with a rich but relatively quiet history in Formula One since the days of Juan Manuel Fangio, Colapinto's rise symbolizes the dawn of a new era. The possibility of an Argentine driver competing for podiums with a competitive car has captured the imagination of motorsport fans across the globe. While the final decision remains in the hands of Alpine's leadership, one thing is certain: Franco Colapinto is no longer just a promising rookie. With his name now resonating throughout the paddock, he stands on the verge of joining the elite ranks of Formula One drivers. Whether he secures a seat with Alpine or continues to shine with Williams, his future in the sport appears brighter than ever, fueled by determination, talent, and the unwavering support of his growing legion of fans. Now let's move on to the last news item in the video. Yuki Tsunoda finds himself facing the biggest challenge of his Formula One career, and perhaps his greatest opportunity yet. During the post-season tests at the iconic Yas Marina circuit, the Japanese driver got the chance to prove his worth behind the wheel of Red Bull's formidable RB20. Could this be the definitive step towards cementing his place as a key figure in the pinnacle of motorsport? While lap times were not the primary focus of these tests, Red Bull's engineers closely evaluated more nuanced factors: his adaptability, technical precision, and ability to provide detailed feedback. Tsunoda described his experience driving the car as unexpectedly seamless. "The simulator prepared me well, but I never imagined I'd feel such a natural connection with this car. It fits my driving style, even during long runs," he remarked. His comments quickly fueled ongoing speculation about a potential shakeup at Red Bull, where Sergio Perez's future seems increasingly uncertain. Meanwhile, the Formula One landscape continues to shift dramatically. Ferrari recently made headlines with a groundbreaking announcement. The legendary Italian team has signed an agreement to supply engines and gearboxes to Cadillac, General Motors' racing division, starting in 2026. This unexpected partnership marks a significant departure from Ferrari's traditionally cautious approach to collaborating with potential direct competitors. Cadillac's entry into the championship coincides with upcoming regulatory changes, signaling Ferrari's intent to strategically position itself in a more competitive environment. However, the alliance raises critical questions. What is Ferrari's true objective? Some speculate that the Scuderia aims to strengthen its influence within the sport, while others believe this move is part of a broader strategy to weaken major rivals like Mercedes and Red Bull. Adding to the intrigue, Daniel Ricciardo, the charismatic Australian driver, has once again become the subject of speculation. After parting ways with Red Bull and spending time away from racing, his name is now strongly linked to Cadillac's 2026 project, Ricciardo's immense popularity in the United States makes him an ideal candidate to spearhead the American brand's Formula One campaign, although his management team has firmly denied any agreements. The uncertainty lingers, but Ricciardo has left the door open, hinting at a potential epic comeback. At Red Bull, Sergio Perez's position is under intense scrutiny. Despite a strong start to the 2023 season, the Mexican driver's performance declined sharply, ending with a modest 8th-place finish in the championship. While his contract runs through 2026, his continued presence on the team is increasingly doubtful, especially amid rumors of young talents like Liam Lawson or Tsunoda stepping up. However, the decision is far from straightforward. Terminating Perez's contract could cost Red Bull millions of dollars and risk straining relationships with key sponsors tied to the driver. Formula One's future is filled with uncertainties. Can Tsunoda secure a coveted seat at Red Bull? Will Ricciardo lead Cadillac's ambitious entry into the sport? How will Ferrari and General Motors' partnership reshape the competitive dynamics of the grid? The answers remain elusive, but one thing is certain. The coming months will play a pivotal role in defining the trajectory of the championship for years to come.